Phil from England sent me a message and asked about a 2-day bag, or what some people might call an overnight bag. And I just happen to have one of my bags ready to go to show you. Now this is just an example, and I'm sure people are going to point out, well, you forgot this, you don't need that. Well, each person has different needs, different requirements for their bag, so this is just my example. Just right down, let's start at the bottom. You're going to need a place to sleep. I have my hammock. It's very important. Hammocks are wonderful. These are versatile. You can use these as fishing nets, put them over holes whenever armadillos or badgers, whatever you have in your area, runs out of the hole. Then you have a fresh meal. Have a fleece sleeping blanket inside of there. Inside my little pouch right here, I have my Bible, King James Version, New and Old Testament. I have some hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer is great for starting fires, cleaning your hands before you eat, and treating wounds. Get a cut or a scrape, you put some hand sanitizer on there, and it'll help kill any bacteria or viruses that get into it. You have your 2 water bottles, one on each side. These can be replaced by something else. I have a 32-ounce water bladder in here. Right there's a tube for it. So you can take these apart and use these as little storage cavities. Put stuff down inside there, non-essential stuff inside of there. Maybe like rice or beans or noodles, dried noodles, stuff like that. In here I have my Garmin GPS, lensetic compass. Batteries went dead on the camera, so let's start over with this. GPS, E-Trax, Garmin. Wherever you're going, you should already have your little position fixes, your waypoints stored in here, so that if you have to get off the main route, then you have an idea of where you need to go. Have your lensetic and your map compass. Go back to the navigation series that I talked about. Have 2 different compasses, bought at 2 different places at 2 different times, just in case there's a defect in one type of compass, you won't be affected by the other one. Topographical maps, very, very important. Sealed in a watertight enclosure. These are very, very important. You should have topographical maps for your entire area and wherever you plan to go. Remember, this is supposed to be just an overnight bag or 2 days. Rain poncho. You use it as a shelter or to cover you if it's raining. I just happen to have another poncho in here, so it gives you 2 of them. One is a throw down, so you don't have to sleep on the ground, on the wet ground, and then one over the top of you. First aid kit, homemade. Remember, use the hard plastic for your first aid kits. Humanitarian daily ration. An MRE. 1 meal per day. If you're planning on being gone for 2 days, plan to eat like it. You're going to be hiking. You're going to be expending a lot of calories. You need a way to replenish your fuel as you're going on the trail. Knife. And water filter. You run out of water, you have a way to purify it right out of the ditch. And there's the top of the water bladder right there. Put all that back in there. Now, if you have more requirements, let's say you're in cold weather or wet cold weather, you may need a bigger pack than this for extreme cold weather sleeping bag. But where I live, the coldest it gets is down in the 20s or 30s. And for that I carry a medium weather sleeping bag. Well, my zipper just went out. There we go. Self-repairing zippers, you gotta love them. And over here on the side, you have some more hand sanitizer, a big bottle, some lint and cotton to build a fire with, flashlight, and fire starter. And over here, we have mosquito repellent, twine, 200 foot of it, and a multi-tool. Well, Phil, I hope that answers some of your questions by going by an example. But your situation may be different. You're going to have different needs. I just wanted to show you this as a starting point. Thanks for your time.